Here's 3.7.11. It says this quadratic f of x and this e to the x, g of x. Find the domain and range of f of g inverse. So first, just starting, I'm going to write f of x in a different form. I'm going to complete the square. I'm going to factor out a negative 3. So that'll be x squared plus 2x. Make some room here so I can complete the square, and then just plus 10. So take half of 2, which is 1, and square it. So that's 1. So here's our square. And then I just subtracted 3 from the function, so I need to add 3 as well. So this means f of x is now negative 3 x plus 1 squared plus 13. So it says f of g. I first need to find f of g. So I'll substitute g in. So f of g of x is equal to negative 3 e to the x plus 1 squared plus 13. So there's f of g. Now I need to find f of g inverse. So to do that, I need to switch x and y. So x equals negative 3 e to the y plus 1 squared plus 13. And I'm going to solve for y. So x minus 13 over negative 3 is equal to e to the y plus 1 squared. And we'll go over here. We have, I'm going to simplify this a little bit. We're going to have 13 minus x over 3. I'm going to square root it, so that's plus and minus, equals e to the y plus 1. No more squared because I square rooted on the other side. And then I'll subtract 1. So I have minus 1 plus and minus the square root 13 minus x over 3 equal to e to the y. And now ln of negative 1 plus or minus the square root of 13 minus x all over 3 equals y. So now we need to think about this conceptually a little bit, because we have two answers in here. We have negative 1 plus this root, and we have negative 1 minus this root. So what we don't want is the minus 1, because there's actually no such thing, because I can't take the ln of a negative. Negative 1 minus any number in here will be guaranteed negative. So I need to get rid of that minus. So it'll just be the plus. Okay? So now it says to find the domain and the range. Well, the range, the ln of anything in here, so the range can be anything, all real numbers. And the domain, well, we need to set this thing greater than this piece right here, greater than 0. So negative 1 plus or square root 13 minus x over 3 is greater than 0. I can only take the ln of a number greater than 0. So we're going to add 1, and then I'll square both sides, so I get 13 minus x over 3 is greater than 1. Multiply by 3. I get 13 minus x is greater than 3, and then I'm going to add x and subtract the 3, and I'll get 10 is greater than x, and that's the domain. So 10 is greater than x, and the range is all real numbers.